Right, we are ready to go for the first day weigh-in of the Daiwa BREAM Series Grand Final. For the live stream viewers, we are coming at you from Wangi Point on Lake Macquarie. For the massive amount of 10 people in the weigh-in line, you know where we are. We have 3 flights of boats this afternoon, 10 at a time. 10 are coming in at 2 o'clock, 10 are in at 2:15, 10 are in at 2:30. These guys are going to try and catch their biggest 5 bream if they are in the boater division, or their biggest 3 bream if they are in the non-boater division. We're going to weigh them in, going to take some great photographs that you'll see on social media later on. Let them go. Don't feed them to the pelicans. I've got my eye on that. And we'll have some results at the end of the day. After 2 days, the winning non-boater in the back of the boat will win about $4,000 worth of tackle. And after 3 days, there's a boat behind us here worth about 60 grand that the winning boater is going to take home. So high stakes, but the guys are all having fun. Look at the smiles and look at Richard. He's so happy. Who's going to come up first and weigh the first bag in? Richard Hadlow. Bring him on up. You got a limit for me, Richard? 5 fish limit.
I want to be leading.
Do you want to be leading? Okay.
First, I'm leading the grand final.
Well, I weighed 2,955, so let's see how you go, mate.
I won't be leading.
Richard Hadlow's going to get on there. But I'll tell you what, you're going to be second in the grand final for a little while, 2.48. There's your ticket. I'm not going to ask you too many secret questions, mate, because you're not going to let out the tips until tomorrow afternoon, are you? Exactly. Okay, good on you, Richard. Right. Bring him on up, Mario. Will Mario Vukic be one of the first two-time BREAM Grand Final? A bit light or what?
2.5, maybe a little bit more.
Okay, well, let's get him on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need 2,955 to take the lead at the moment. That 2.9, mate. You're underestimating, and I saw you up on the estimator scoreboard there. You are sitting in second place at the moment. Just tell me what's going on with the mow, mate. Is it to celebrate Trump's victory?
It is, but I thought I had a chance of shaving it off today because I said if I had gone shit out, I was going to shave it off. But 2.9, I'm happy. 2.9's
good, mate. That's it. These are yellowfins. This isn't Gippsland Lakes. Nicole said she can DQ something so that Mario can get rid of it. Bring him on up. Who we got next? Daryl Baird. Said he was struggling a bit yesterday, but I see some fish there in the box there, mate. You got a couple for me? 2. What was the secret lure for these ones, mate?
Just a jackal chubby.
Jackal chubby, winding it over the shallow water. Coming in the because everyone can see. Look in the camera there. See, they can see you caught 1.005 for your 2 fish, Daz. Thanks for coming up, mate. And you can improve. I reckon you can double or triple that tomorrow. I hope so. Good stuff. All right, bring them on up, Timmy Bruce. You're in the back of my boat today, Timmy. We had a good day. Interesting fish on top waters, but it was hard to get them to commit, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, they were a bit hit and miss with actually taking the lure, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was indeed. Let's get your 3 on there. You got 2 pipsqueaks and 1 proper one. Let's get him on there. There you go, 1.345 kilos, mate. That'll have you well in contention come tomorrow. Good work. And who we got there? Jono Fitzgibbon ready to weigh in at the moment. I'm sure this will be a bit of a stop-start weigh in this over. The second flight are probably saving it right until the end, and Jono's going to drop a decent bag on there, mate. What do you need to take the 1, 3, 4, 5, mate? Haven't won a grand final, have you? Have you only got 2? I'll tell you what, with 3, you'd probably take the lead.
Yeah, no, it was one good one.
Yeah, one nice one in there. All right, let's get you in there, Jono. 2 fish for Jono for 1.54. Geez, if you had 3, mate, you'd be smacking it. We haven't got a big bream for this one. You can wait if you want, but here you go. Take your ticket. It's whatever 1.54 minus your little one is. And who said you didn't need algebra at school? Going up, Jordan. Jordan, you were leading the estimator scoreboard when I came in.
Oh, only because Mario was telling me what they weigh.
Oh, do you reckon Mario was overestimating? I reckon,
sure
all right?
I'm sure he was.
He was just being nice to your feelings.
Yeah, mate. Couple of bream gurus over there from Lake Macquarie. Chris Russell and Ronnie Ashman are in the crowd. Yeah, so
I recognise them. Yeah. Nice. 1, 2, 3 for you there. You need 1.54 to take the lead. Let's see if you do it. Oh, you're sitting in second at the moment with 1.45. They're the right numbers in the wrong order.
Mate, Johnny would have killed it. Thanks to Mario, all on surface.
All right, all on surface with Mario. He said, well, what more can you ask for? Grand final, catching them all on top order. Bring them on up. This is Tom Guest from WA. Good stuff, mate. Thanks for making the trip on over. And how did Yellowfins agree with you?
Not too bad. They're definitely a bit different to catch than over back home, but it's a bit of fun, and hopefully we get some more tomorrow.
All right, well, you got 2 there. You know you got to catch 3. Come this way.
I know I'm supposed to, but just couldn't pin that last one.
All right, well, let's get those on the scales. And anyone you want to give a shout-out to back home, they might be watching the live stream.
Just go to everybody at work and everybody at home.
Yeah, suckers at work.
Yep.
They are 750 grams for your 2 there, Tom. Well done. There's your fish. All right, who we got next there? That looks like, is that Rob? Rob Allington. You're up there on the estimated scoreboard, mate. Had a bit of a late flurry and got up there.
Yeah.
Feels like the best bag I've felt this afternoon so far.
Yeah, we banged them.
Good stuff. All right, wow, so many questions. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. I don't need to put either on this stick. Do we have a new leader? You need 2.955. 2.915. Only 40 grams, mate. You've got 2 more days to make that up. So there you go, mate. Well done. 3 kegs a day is going to be solid here, I think. Rob Allington. All right, we have half a dozen weigh-in bags out. So the guys are now letting their fish go in the water. The next guy's grabbing the bag. We're filling it up. In the boaters, top 3, Richard Hadlow, 2.48. Mario Vukic, 2.905. Oh, sorry. Mario, 2.905. Rob Allington, 2.915. And I'm on 2.955. In the non-boaters, Tim Bruce, 1.345. Jordan Armstrong, 1.45. And Jonathan Fitzgibbon, 1.54. But with only 2 fish. Proves if you hatch the right ones, it can be worth a limit. Got any ads to roll, Nicole? Might roll a Daiwa ad or something like that, and we'll back to you when the bump tubs fill up.
I don't think we got pantsed by a fish all day on any plastic. And that's like a genuine truth as well. I don't think we had it pulled off.
No super glue, no like fixing up of plastics. It was just it was a good day catching fish out of the racks.
Well, there you go. That was the world's shortest ad break. Let's get the next angler up. We got Scotty Wilson. Scott, bring your fish up, mate, and we will. You can take the photos afterwards. Scotty Wilson is the perpetual sneaker-innerer to the grand final, and then he does good in the grand final. And let me feel that bag. You did pretty good, mate. You'd be happy with that.
I missed out on a hell of a day. I had some great fish. I just couldn't land them. So
nice. Is that structure or just bad luck?
Bad luck.
Oh, really? Just falling off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You only need 2.955 to take the lead. I reckon you're going to go pretty close with that. How about 2.92, mate? You are right up there, sitting in second place. Go get a few photos taken. Who we got next? Bring him on up, Mark Healy. Mark Healy with the miraculous last-minute 5-fish bag on the estimator. Must have been really worried, mate, not catching any fish until the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, service round here, you know what it's like.
Ah, really? Yep. Okay. You got some good ones, mate, and I reckon you've underestimated because I reckon you only need 2.955 to take the lead. I reckon that's definitely got a 3 in front of it. How about 3.89, mate? Well done. You are well on your way to making it 5 events this year with bags like that. Get better on the estimator tomorrow. I'll give you a real hard time. All right, next up. Who's up? Gordon Pullen. Dr. P, he can tell you what the P stands for. Have you got 3 fish for me, Gordo?
Unfortunately, only 2 today.
2 in there today. Did you beat your mate Parker today, or haven't you heard?
I think so. That's the main game.
That is the main game. 2 fish for Gordo.
But I think Jordan Armstrong knocked me off, so there we are. Can't have every.
Can't have all the wins. All right, 2 fish. You need 1.54 to take the lead. Your 2 fish go 1.07. There we go, sir. Good work. Who we got sitting there at the tubs? Christian Wardini. Bring him on up, Christian. You were going to win the Pre-Fish Princess badge yesterday, weren't you? You got a good one yesterday. How big was that big one you got yesterday?
37 fork.
Ooh, 37 fork. And you got another good bag of fish here today, mate. What do you reckon that's going to weigh?
2.6.
I reckon a bit heavier, I reckon, mate. I reckon you're undergunning yourself. You need 3 point something to take the lead. 3.89 to take the lead. You got 3.135. Puts you in second place. I won't ask you about your baits because it's all a secret. Secret. It's all right. You don't have to tell me. All good. Rocket Rodney O'Sullivan was boat number 1. Yes, today. And then what happens is if you're leading as of the end of today, you're boat number 1 tomorrow. What's your prediction for your boat number at the end of today, mate?
20.
20, all right. Well, you're backing yourself to beat 10 people. You've got a bag of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I need to put that little one on the stick or not?
No.
He's good? He's all right. I wasn't looking forward to having to do it. And you got 2.41 kilos, which puts you second last of the guys that have weighed in. But it's top 10. It's how, if you're an optimist or a pessimist, that's how it works. Bring on up Louis Wardini. Have you got me 3 fish, Louis? Nice work. He knows how to count to 3, and he got them. 1.54 you're going to need to take the lead. You reckon you got that?
No.
No. All right. Well, let's scales do the ultimate decision here. Nearly 1.395 puts you in third place at the moment. There is your magic ticket. And I'll see you tomorrow with another 3, mate. See if you can win some tackle. Good on you, Louis. The non-boaters fishing for a $3,000 or $4,000 board of all of the tackle they need, plus some rods and reels. Liam Allen, next up, fishing in the non-boater division. He only needs 1.54, which is 3 like 28 and a halves to take the lead, mate. Got that for me? Guys, all right.
If we don't have 1.5, I'll be pretty surprised.
You'll be surprised. Look at that. You got 1, 2, 3 absolute crackers. Who did you fish with today?
Scotty Wilson today.
Oh, really? Yeah. So Scotty did drop a whole lot and gave you all the big ones.
Yeah, I probably owe him a couple.
How about 2.64 for 3 fish in the non-boat division? New leader. Well done, Liam. Whew. There you go. That's a good bag. Billy Bland. Fishing with the guys from the west, and he was fishing from the young gun from the west, Joey Garner, today. Did Joey let you catch one, did he?
Yeah. He did pretty well. I struggled most of the day.
Yep. All right. Well, you got one nice one here. Give us a hint about what Joey's big one is. How big's that one?
1.3, I reckon.
Oh, nice. We haven't got a big bream award for the grand final, but it definitely will help his bag along. Your one fish, 380 grams. There you go, Billy.
Thanks, Dave.
Good on you, mate. There's your expensive souvenir ticket. Who we got next? Let's weigh him in first, Judd, and we'll take a photo afterwards, eh? Judd Kirkland, have you got 3 fish for me, mate? Indeed he does. Bad news is you've got to weigh 264 to take the lead at the moment. Still, it's a good bag of fish. You'll be in the top 3, I reckon, after that. You've got a big one, a medium, and a little one, mate. And that little one lets you down, doesn't it?
Big time, mate.
All right, well, let's get these on the board. You need 264. You've got 215. I'm going to put you in second place at the moment, mate. There is your ticket. As usual, I won't ask you what baits you caught them on until tomorrow. But that is a good bag for 3 fish. That averages 700 grams of fish, which is somewhere in the 32 fork length arena. If anyone watching on site wants to see Liam's big fish, he's getting his photo taken right now. They are super. Next up, who we got? Bring him on up. Justin Eagles, 1 hour event up at the Tweed earlier in the year, mate. And is this a tournament winning bag here?
No, definitely not.
How many you got?
3 small ones.
3 little ones. Oh, geez, 3 in there. Yep, and they are all small, but they all look legal, so that's all good. 3 on you there, and they are 107 for 3 fish. Unfortunately, Liam probably caught that in 1 down there, so good on you, Justin. You got tomorrow to make amends. David Yule, our Duff Rods Rookie of the Year, got awarded his 3 Duff Rods last night. Did you catch that one on a Duff Rod? No, you should have tied it on, mate.
I did. I put 2 on this morning, and yep.
All right.
And he struggled to get legal fish.
All right. Well, 1 fish there for you, mate, and it is not the biggest one I've seen this afternoon, unfortunately. But it will go 320 grams, so there is your ticket, mate, and you've got an opportunity for a comeback tomorrow. All right, bring him on up. Paul Langley. See, no blocked memory today. But if I'm going to have a memory stumble, it's going to be a new mate, and you'd be one of the favourites on here, and that's a good way to start it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not as good as I thought I was going to go today, but yeah, still reasonably happy.
You reckon he's got a 3 in front of it?
No.
No, all right. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A couple of little ones in there let you down, don't they? But this will get you started. It's a 3-day tournament, 2.335. Get a big bag tomorrow. You'll be fishing on day 3. Good on you, Paul. All right, so interesting things at the top of the leaderboard at the moment. We have a top 10 in the non-boater division. Top 5, Louis Wardini, 1.395. Jordan Armstrong, 1.45. Jonathan Fitzgibbon in third, 154 with 2 fish. Judd Kirkland in second, 2.15. And first, Liam Allen just dropped a cracking bag of 2.64 for 3 bream on the scales. In the boaters, Rob Allington, 2.915. Scott Wilson, 2.92. Steve Morgan, 2.955. Christian Wardini, 3.135. And Mark Healy dropped 3.89 on the scales. That is the first part of the puzzle to him winning his 5th event of the year and maybe that boat which is out the back. Bring him on up, Jojo. We've heard about this big fish. We saw it on the estimator scoreboards today. 5 of those and you will be leading by kilos. How did the rest of it go, mate? That's a good bag you got there, though.
Yeah, anchored by that one.
You've got 1 giant in there and 4 other ones. What do you reckon the bag's going to go? The estimator said low 3s?
Yeah, 308, I reckon.
All right, let's see. I reckon it's going to go more than that, the old arm scales. 3175, mate. You got to be happy with that. And just why don't you? We won't ask you any questions about it, but pull that big one out. And on the way back down to the tub, just walk past the front of the camera there and give it a close up and show us that giant. Jojo's big blue lip giant. Bit back. There you go. Good on you, Jojo. From Western Australia, just won the National Kayak Grand Final, and he's well on his way to doing well in the this Grand Final because he is sitting in 2nd place at the moment. Chris Head, bring him on up from Canberra. Yes, all right. Representing the ACT, you and you guys like our Lister. 3 sort of medium-sized ones there, mate. Do you reckon they're going to crack the kilo easy?
Oh, no, close.
Close, I reckon easy. Easy. I'm confident for you. They got 1.41 kilos for you. That will put you in about 5th place at the moment. There you go, Chris. Well done. All right, next up, who we got? Steve Lampsack. Come on, someone come up. Parko. Dr. P weighed 2 fish and he said he had you covered today, mate. He was very confident.
I told him I only got one.
Okay. Well, you can catch one big one in here and knock off his ones, but that's a reasonable fish. What do you reckon she's going to weigh?
Oh, 700.
Let's give it a go. I reckon it's going to be pretty close. How about 750? 3 of those, mate. You would be close to leading this thing. Here you go. Take that. Take that. Dr. P's got the bragging rights. Who we got up? This is Duncan Jamison. Nearly won an event at the Hawkesbury this year. You were sitting pretty until someone come and wrecked your day.
Yeah, that's it. That's 2.
All right, so let's go. We got 1, 2, 3 there. They're all snowy looking fish, mate. They come from some secret part of the lake.
Can't tell that.
Can't tell. That's all good. Just a test. Your non-boater said to punch you in the nuts if you told her where it was. 1.39, which will put you in about 7th place at the moment. Here, wait for your fish. There you go. Mama bear, Papa bear, and the baby bear in there. Who's up next? Peter Baruco? No, Steve Lampsakianos. Bring him on up. Bring it up. 400 horsepower, and you got 1 fish, mate. If horsepower were fish, you'd have more than that, wouldn't you?
That's exactly right.
You had a good day yesterday, and this place, as usual, changes.
Yeah, choked. Absolutely choked.
Your aim every tournament this year was to get the 5, and it must be a shame in the grand final to get let down.
I've left it to the end.
All right, well, let's get that one on there for you. Oh, look at that. And she's even giving you hell about it. 365 grams for yours there, Steve. Thank you for supporting us all this year. We'll see you at the scales tomorrow, hopefully with 5. Pete Brukel, you were given a bit of a touch-up in AOY this year, mate. This ain't a Hobie event, mate. You don't need to dump the handles in this one. They don't fill up full of water. So you've got some nice fish there, mate. And
a little bit disappointing, but
didn't you catch about 6 kilos yesterday?
yeah, it was a ripper day yesterday. Today was a bit harder. They weren't all small.
3.89, you need to take the lead. You reckon you got 3 in the number here?
Don't think I got a 3.
All right, I reckon you do. Let's get him on there. It's Pete Brukel from Victoria. Followed us around all year. I told you it had 3 in the number. 3.000. There you go. That will keep you in it. And that again tomorrow, you're definitely fishing on the last day. That moves you into 4th place. Peter? Joel McKenzie won his first event this year up at the Richmond, I think. Acted like the human fender that you are. Oh, and he's got a friend for the weigh-in. All right, which arm do you want to weigh, left or right? And Joel, you got 1, 2, 3 fish there, mate. One nice one, a couple of little fellas. Yeah. You need 264 to take the lead. Let's get them on there. You got 1.44, which is about average at the moment. Puts you in 5th place at the moment. You want to shout out to anyone in the live stream and say hello to anyone?
Yes, hello.
That's a no. You can say hello to yourself. All right, who we got next? Is that Jesse Roten down in there? Jesse's let his fish go. Only idiots would do that. I did that before. So we have a few guys in the bump tub. Jesse seems to have let a fish go a little bit early in the bump tub. Chasing it around there at the moment. Blake, let's get you up here, mate. Blake O'Grady from Queensland. Always tends to do pretty well on this arena, mate. You come good in the grand final, get yourself a good bag of fish.
Yeah, something new for this year, that's for sure.
That's all right. You've managed to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory sometimes, but a bag of 5, what do you reckon they go?
Just under 3, I reckon.
All right, well, that'll keep you well and truly in it if they do. So there you go. How about 303? And let me tell you, that'll put you in 4th place at the moment. Got to be happy with that. There's your ticket. Keep it up tomorrow, Blake. Win it for Queensland. Next up, Jesse Roten. Did you manage to reincarcerate that fish? It was the only one you found in there. All right. So, Jesse Roten, you were up there today on the estimated scoreboards, mate. Thank you for participating in that.
Yeah, no, it was good fun.
Awesome. So, what do you reckon they're going to go? 1 point?
Probably 1 kilo.
Nah, they're going to go more than that, mate. 1.4, I reckon. 1.375, and that'll put you in somewhere in the top 10, about 9th at the moment. You'll be well in it tomorrow, mate, when you have your typical day 2 comeback. Jesse Roten representing Daiwa at the Daiwa BREAM Grand Final. All right, Joe Darmody finished second by just that much at Hawkesbury, and feels like you got a limited fish for me today, mate.
Yeah, got 5. Definitely scratched them up, but it was good.
It wasn't as easy as yesterday, was it?
No, it wasn't, yeah.
And I reckon she's going to get harder for the next couple of days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't need to put any of those on the scales. Let's see if you get north of 2.5. Just under 2.49 for you there, mate. Another bag like that tomorrow. I reckon you can go fishing on Sunday. Good on you, Joe. 2.5 puts you in 10th place at the moment. We have all of our second flight of anglers are in. Our third flight is due by 2:30, which is another 7 minutes. All right, a reminder for people on site, if you want to check the results, so you can get on your phone to abt.org.au. All of the live scoreboards are up there. I'll read you through the top 10 at the moment. Joe Darmody, who just weighed in 10th place. Mario Vukic in 9th, 2.9 kegs. Rob Allington in 8th. Scott Wilson in 7th. I'm in 6th. Peter Brukel in 5th. Blake O'Grady in 4th with 3.03 kilos. Christian Wardini 3rd, 3.135. Joseph Gardner 2nd, 3.175. And Mark Healy leading with 3.89 kilos. In the non-boaters, Tim Bruce in 10th. Jesse Roten 9th. Duncan Jameson 8th. Louis Wardini 7th. Chris Head 6th. Joel McKenzie 5th, Jordan Armstrong 4th, John Fitzgibbon 1.54 for 2 fish in 3rd, Judd Kirkland in 2nd with 2.15, and Liam Allen Streets ahead at the moment 2.64. Let's have some fish. Who are we going to have, Wally or Drew? Who's up? Uncle Wally's up. Wally, you were participating in the estimator scoreboard. Thank you very much. From early on, you didn't have a miraculous 5 fish right at the end like some people?
No, not really.
You got a good bag of fish here, mate. I reckon that's north of 3 kegs easy.
There's a couple of good ones in there, but
they're nice, mate. All right, so Wally, you're notorious day 2. It's a bit more difficult. You got some saves some fish for tomorrow?
I haven't found enough fish to save.
Okay. So you've just burnt it all. All right, 389. You need to take the lead. I reckon you're up in the top 5 after this bag here. Look at that, 371. You are within 180 grams of the leader, mate. Well done. I'm not going to ask any questions. I hope you didn't burn them all. Wally Fay. Wally is as likely to be at the top of the board as the bottom of the board every other event. Let's bring him on up, Drew Griffith. It's always a surprise what Wally brings you, isn't it? It could be diamonds or it could be rocks. Drew Griffith come down from Brisbane, and you got a good bag of fish too, mate. Queenslanders doing all right.
Yeah, happy with today's bag. It took till about 11:30, 12 o'clock to get the 5th one, and I dropped 3 good ones as well, so just lip hooked. So.
Tomorrow, mate, you can make amends there, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To make the top 10, you need 2,905. Let's see if we get you in the top 10 with that. Look at that, just outside the top 10, 287, mate, but that is a good start. Catch another bag like that tomorrow. You'll be fishing on Sunday. Top 15 boaters go through on the to fish the last day. For the boat, bring him on up, Alan Lister, another of our ACT representatives. I heard a story that you've been blowing up cars left, right and centre, mate. Having incidents. How many cars you gone through in the last couple of weeks?
Two cars, yeah.
You're on your third one.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
so,
trying.
Mate, you've got some absolute crackers there and some little ones to go with them.
Yeah, mixed bag.
All right. So, Al Lister, you need 2.905 to make it into the top 10. Let's see if it gets there. Easy, mate. 3.06 will put you in about 5th place at the moment. There's your ticket. Go and get your plans ready for tomorrow. Al Lister moves up into the top 10. Bring it on up, Jason Mayberry. He's one of the 4 people who have won a grand final before, and we're going to hope one of those guys maybe wins a second grand final. Have you got yourself off to a good start?
No, it could be better, but not the worst.
You're not out of it because you've got a decent bag there, but it's that sort of 2.5, 3/4 kilo range. All right, Jace Mayberry representing Shimano, an ABT sponsor here, 2825, mate. So you get yourself a couple of kickers with that tomorrow. You're fishing Sunday. Peter Clark, our Gold Coast winner from last year, sort of a semi-local in this area, and he just lives up the road. I'm expecting 3 fish from you, Pete. What have you got? 2. Come over here. How many?
2.
2. All right. Well, let's get them on there. Let's get you out of your misery.
1 in the last cast.
1 was the last cast. All right. 695 for those 2 fish, mate. There you go. You got tomorrow to make up because you could catch a 2.64 kilo bag like Liam Allen and be right up there. Liam Allen leading the non-boaters at the moment. Mark Healy leading the boaters with Wally Fay only 180 grams behind. And WA's Joseph Gardner in 3rd. Interesting. Bring him on up, Blake Littler, another WA angler. I was going to say you might give the leaders a scare, but that bag is flapping around in the breeze.
No, not a good day.
How many?
Just 2.
Just 2. All right. Well, you know, you got to get another 3 for us tomorrow. See if you can scratch yourself into that top 10, get yourself a badge. 2 fish, 615 grams for you. Thank you very much for coming. All right. Bring them up here. We'll weigh them first. Andy Moore, bring them on up. We'll weigh them first, and then you can do your photographic moments. Looks like you need 3 kilos to make the top 10, mate. You going to be on par or what?
I reckon just under, mate.
I reckon just over. I reckon you got a good bag there. Look at that big donkey.
Oh, yeah, that'll be all right.
That's all right. Did you forget catching that one?
Yeah, I forgot about that one, mate.
Yeah, it's all right. Let's see if you can give the leaders a scare. 3.89 is the leading bag at the moment. 3.83, mate. What do you mean shit?
That's a bit better than I thought, mate.
You thought you had 3 kegs? You have 3.8. I'm not going to ask you anything about it. You can tell all the secrets on Sunday. So Andrew Moore moves into second place, 3.83 kilos. Behind the leader, Mark Healy, 389, and Wally Fay, 371. That was the quote of the afternoon, eh? Shit. Bring him on up, Lance Marsh. Someone just likes rides to the weigh-in, don't they? Here we go. Lance Marsh, you've won an event on this location before from memory. And you've got 1, 2, 3 fish for it, but they are not 2.64 kilos.
They're not, mate. I worked really hard for those as well.
All right. Well, let's get them weighed for you. Let's see what you can get. Top 10 is 1.345. You're just outside of that with 1.25. There you go, sir. Go and let those fellas go. So a few big bags coming in late in the session. Maybe from the guys coming into the third flight. I look at the tag board there. Everyone is in. Everyone on time. Very good. Nobody wants the 50 grams a minute. 50 grams a minute penalty. No one wants that in a brim tournament. In the Barra tournaments, it's 5 kilos a minute. Serious. 50 grams less serious. Bring them on up, little H. Harry Schofield. Is this your second grand final you're fishing or? Second. There you go. And, mate, how many times have you fished here?
Twice. The second time.
Second time. And you got yourself a bag of fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need 292 to get in the top 10. Let's see how you're going. How about 228? Bit of work tomorrow if you want to go fishing on Sunday, sir. There you go. Second grand final this year. It is indeed. He fished the Bass grand final as well. All right. Glenn Hoskins, bring him on up. Bring him on up, Glenn. Let's get him weighed. Non-boater, Hosco, you need 264, mate. That's daunting, isn't it?
It's not going to happen.
All right, how many you got there? One. All right, see if he goes 500. No, 600. 640 for you there, mate. Well done. There's your ticket. Don't forget that. Oh, g'day, Russ, on the live stream. There you go. Bring them on up, Michael. You can do your photography studio later. Have you got 3 fish for me? 3. There you go. You're going to be in contention come tomorrow. That's a pretty big bag leading the nonnies, though. You got a bit of work to do tomorrow.
Yeah, a bit too much, I think.
2.64 you need to take the lead. Michael Samut from WA has 1.31, which puts you just outside the top 10. There you go, Michael. Cheers, mate. We're probably coming to the tail end of the way. I mean, they've got about 4 or 5 more anglers lined up at the bump tub bag. Lake's fished all right today. There's no giant bags, no 4-point-somethings, but you do need nearly 3 kilos. 292 gets you in the top 10 at the moment for the boaters, and 1.34 for 3 fish gets you in the top 10 for the non-boaters. Just a reminder of the format. The non-boaters fish tomorrow again. At the end of tomorrow, we award their top 10 prizes. The boaters go on to fish Sunday for a shot at that $60,000 boat package. Bring them on up. Who we got? Mr. Amos, qualified by fishing in WA, but you live on the lake. I do. Yeah. So this is, and mate, out of 10, how good did the lake fish today? Out of 10, you reckon?
Probably a solid 7.
Solid 7, so it did all right. And you've got some decent fish there, mate. No giants, but a good solid bag. You reckon a sort of 3 in front of it?
I hope it's a 3, yeah.
Okay, let's have a look, see if we can get you in the top 10. Adam Amos. There you go, 3.14 will put you in 5th place at the moment, mate. She is very tight around that 3 kilo mark. So there you go, mate. Well done. All right, bring him on up. Grant, Oliver. Mate, you got one of those kayaking jerseys on there, and you'll be happy to put your foot down and your boat goes places here.
Mate, I'm telling you, 4 days of pedalling and you love the bass cat.
Indeed you do, mate. You got a good bag here. You're going to need 2.955 to make the top 10. Let's see what you got. Look at that. You're in the top 10. 3.15 puts you in about 7th place at the moment, mate. So very tight grouping. You need to do that tomorrow if you want to. Here you go, mate. If you want to fish on the Sunday. This is Joseph Gardner's way ticket too. Anyone know Joey? Want to grab his ticket? There you go. 3175. Go and grab it. You're too worried about your big fish there, mate. Big giant. Heath Kimber, bring him on up. Heath Kimber fishing the non-boater division. Got 3 for us, Heath? No worries. You need 264s, the bad news. And you got 3 little fellas there. Let's get them in. 1, 2, 3. 1.11. Grab your ticket, mate. Do better tomorrow. You win some prizes. Who we got next? Neil Kelly. He's won the grand final before from the back of the boat. And he can catch them now. You know you need 2.64 to take the lead here, Neil, eh? You've got 1, 2, 3, and they are the wrong size, aren't they?
Yep.
All right, let's get them on there for you. I reckon they go a kilo easy. How about 1.45 kilos? See? You're underestimating yourself out of it. Good on you, Neil. 1.45 puts you in, actually, 5th place. All right, who we got next? Cole Wilson, bring him on up. Cole's won a grand final before from the back of a boat as well. Scotty did all right today too, mate.
I'm not going to win one this time.
Oh, you might. This might keep in it, this bag. I reckon this will definitely get you in the top 10. You need 264, but you only need 1.34 to make the top 10. So let's get those there. 1.555. It puts you in 3rd place. Look, see, you're happy with that, aren't you? Good on you. See, you just because there's a real high top weight doesn't mean they're all high. So that was nearly another oh shit moment. All right, bring them on up, Grant Stingle. Boater from Tassie won the St Helens event where the fish averaged over a kilo, mate. How do you like this joint where they average about a third of that?
It's a bit of a culture shock, I can tell you.
Come this way, mate. You want to get in front of anyone you want to sing out to on the live stream?
What's that? I actually really want to big up thanks to Heath Kimber for lending the boat. That's sort of the main thing.
Awesome.
And there's a couple of other guys that actually volunteered as well, so that sort of tells you how good this sport is.
It's good, mate. We want to get you up here because, they're going to hit you up for some hits down at Tassie, of course, next time because you're the gun down there. You got 4 fish for us in that bag, and they are going to go 1.935 kilos. about the same as 2 Tassie fish. So there you go, mate. Go and let them go and get your photo taken. Here's your ticket. There you go. Thanks, Grant. Thanks for making the effort for coming up. Catch your big bag tomorrow. You can fish on Sunday. All right, Al Murray. I reckon Al Murray is about as local as you can get in this joint. How far do you live away from here, Al? 400 metres from the weigh-in site right here, mate. So what are the names of the bream you bought for me today?
What are their names? George, Fred, Harry, left behind.
All right, what about Big Bertha? Where's she?
They're still swimming.
All right, Al's got 5 fish there for us. You're going to need 3 kegs to make the top 10, but 2, 3, 1 you've got there, mate. There you go.
Me there's that many.
There you go. No, you got your limit, mate. You're in it. You get your 5 keg bag tomorrow. You're going to be scaring somebody. Mark Crompton, bring him on up. Our incumbent grand final champion. Thanks for participating in the estimator board. I reckon you got more than the estimator said.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't think I've quite got 3 kilos, but I left a few out there.
All right. Well, I reckon you got pretty close, and that's very crowded around that 3 kilo mark at the moment. How about 3.04? We'll put you in 9th place at the moment there, mate. Good on you. Cheers. All right, next up, Mr. Borg. And it is fair to say that you have not had a cracking year on the ABT tour, but it's good to see you at the grand final.
No, it hasn't been great.
And you've got 2 for us here, mate. Normally you are a bit of a gun on this place. What happened?
I don't know. I just do what I normally do and just couldn't get them.
All right. Well, you might need to change plans tomorrow because your 2 fish weigh in at 600 grams. They are the skinniest little 26 centimetre bream I've ever seen. So go and lament your techniques. All right. Dallas Blatchford, bring him on up. That was Jordan hoping that you're going to weigh more than him, but secretly hoping that you're not going to weigh more than him.
I know that. Yeah, no, I've had a good day out there today with Brett Crow. We had a good day.
All right, you and Crowy, good work. You got 3 there. The good thing is you only need 139 to make the top 10. So let's see if you do that. I reckon you can do that. You've got 1705, puts you in 3rd place at the moment. So grab your ticket there, Dallas. You're going to tell all the boys how it's done. All right. Adam Kennedy. Adam was participating in the estimated scoreboard, and you were up there, mate. I hope you reckon you've underestimated or overestimated. What's going on?
I did it off the scales. So.
Oh, I reckon you're pretty close. So you need 3 kegs in the top 10 and 389 to take the lead at the moment. So let's see, it's 3.595 kilos puts you in 4th place at the moment, mate. That is striking distance. I won't ask any secret questions, mate. That is a great bag. Go and let them go. So 3.5 kilos now you need to be 4th place. Lake Macquarie turning it on. Christian Bermudez won our Hawkesbury round this year as a non-boater with about a kilo average per fish. If you have a kilo average per fish now, you'll be leading, mate.
Yeah, no chance.
No chance, all right. 2 fish there. Okay, 2 fish. Well, Jono Fitzgibbon got 154 for 2 fish before, but I think he's going to knock you off because your 2 fish go 1.085 out of the top 10 for the moment, Christian. There you go, mate. 2 fish for Christian. And I reckon we're getting towards the end of the weigh. It's got more guys loading bags up there. All right, Jamie McEwen and Brett Crow we have left to go. Do you want to drop to another Daiwa or add, Nicole? Got a few left to go. Just run an ad or 2 and we'll be back for the final part of it soon.
I don't think we got pantsed by a fish all day on any plastic. And that's like a genuine truth as well. I don't think we had it pulled off.
No super glue, no like fixing up of plastics. It was just it was a good day catching fish out of the racks.
All right. right, we are back for the final few anglers, the final handful of anglers for today's weigh-in, the first day of the Daiwa BREAM Grand Final from Lake Macquarie. Mark Healy leading the boater division. We've said that a lot this year, and Liam Allen leading the non-boater division, 2.64 for his 3 fish. The top 5 in the boaters is Joseph Gardner from WA in 5th, Adam Kennedy in 4th, Uncle Wally Fay in 3rd, Andrew Moore in 2nd, and Mark Healy in 1st. Only a few hundred grams separating that top 5. In the non-boaters, Jono Fitzgibbon, 154 for 2 fish in 5th, Cole Wilson in 4th, Dallas Blatchford in 3rd, Jug Kirkland in 2nd, and Liam Allen 500 grams ahead in 1st. Bring him on up, Jamie McEwen. Got a limit early this morning on the estimator, mate. Yeah. And looks like you did some upgrading from that one.
Yeah, didn't caught lots, but just no big ones, no kickers.
All right, no kickers, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. You need 3 kegs to get in the top 10. Let's see what you got on the scales there. How about 2.955, mate? That is, catch that again tomorrow. You'll go fishing on Sunday. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Jamie. Oh, we weigh the same bag. Nice. Bring it on up, Brett Crow. Now, I'm tired of Brett Crow not bringing me limits, so he's fixed that today, haven't you, Bretto? And you got yourself a limit. Your non-boater got a limit. It's like we just drifting around going, we got limits. What do we do?
Yeah, it was time to go home.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. You need 3.04 to make the top 10. Let's get them in there. Just out of the top 10, 2.88 kegs, mate. Thanks for coming to the grand final. Swoop tomorrow. You can go fishing on Sunday. Who we got left? We have any anglers left, Nicole? Or Scotty Cicluna. So he's sitting down in Jamie's boat there. Righto, 1 angler left. When you're non-boater AOI, mate, you expect bag service, all right? Someone brings a bag to you. You don't go get a bag. So just as we're getting our final bag up, just remember, everyone watching the live stream, this is how it works. It's a 3-day event, but the non-boaters who fish in the back of the boat with the boaters, they fish for the first 2 days. At the moment, Liam Allen is leading that. His 3 fish go 2.64 kilos. They can catch 3 fish a day. The boaters all fish for the first 2 days. The top 15 fish the final day. So if you can make the top half of the field cut, you get to fish day 3. They're fishing for the $60,000 boat, which is sitting out behind the tent here. That's how it all works. The boaters are fishing for their best 5 a day. The split between 1st and 10th at the moment is only about 800 grams. So 1 good sized fish between 1st and 10th. 10th place, Mark Crompton. 9th, Al Lister. 8th, Christian Wardini. 7th, Adam Amos. 6th, Grant Oliver. 5th, Joey Gardner. 4th, Adam Kennedy, where the weights jumped up to 3.5 kilos. 3rd, Wally Fay. 2nd, Andrew Moore. And 1st place, Mark Healy at the moment. Fresh off his AOY win, he's won 4 events this year. Can he make it the 5th and the ultimate ABT BREAM payday? In the non-boaters, John Fitzgibbon in 5th, Cole Wilson in 4th, Dallas Blatchford in 3rd, Judd Kirkland in 2nd, Liam Allen in 1st. And here's the man that everyone's waiting for, our AOY. Give him a quick drink, mate. Bring him on up, Scotty Cicluna. He averaged in the top 5 to win the AOY this year. And have you got 3 fish for us, mate? No. It's an anticlimactic end to the year for you.
Oh, yeah, it happens.
Rightio, all right. Well, you got 2 fish there, and you've had some good days with Jamie before, but today wasn't one of them.
I just learned a bit off what he does, mate. It was pretty cool around the holes and that, so it was pretty cool. So, yeah.
All right, 2 fish, 1 kilo. Good news is you're in the top 30. There you go, mate. Here you go. There's your fish. We're going to shut off the scales now for the first day of the Daiwa BREAM Grand Final. Full results on the site, abt.org.au. We'll see you here for the weigh-in, 2 o'clock tomorrow.